Hey guys, so in my last video I got a comment asking how do I make my thumbnails. So today's video is going to be on how I make my thumbnails. Alright, first thing you guys want to do is make sure that Badlion replay mod is checked on. And if you're in Badlion 3, you're going to have to use your keybind, which is whatever you have it at, and just press that. But for me, I just click start recording right here. Alright, once you've made sure that replay mod is on and you are recording, just go into a match and play it out to get your clip. Alright, let's say you've played it out, you've played, paused, all that, and got the position that you want, and this is it. So you then walk up to your player, however you want, and I usually recommend using 2 to 3 blocks in between right here, but it's completely up to you. So just move to the position that you think looks the best. So I'm gonna say maybe right there, and then you can just use L or J. J moves it to the left, L to the right to set up how you want it. So let's say I want it right there. You then click F2 to take a screenshot. So that was how to get a bridging clip. Now let me show you how you get a PvP clip. It's basically the same thing. And also, if you just wanted to get your character like walking, you could just do something very simple like this. But anyways, you just press P to play, and you just watch until like you're hitting the guy at an angle. You don't have to show the guy you're hitting, so you just like watch it a little bit. Okay, let's say you want it like right there. Okay, so I usually put them on either the left or the right. You could do the middle if you would like. It's totally up to you. I'm gonna put them on the right in this example. And then same thing, press F2 to screenshot. Alright, so once you're done with replay, you just exit out of that and exit out of Minecraft, and then come to the search bar down here and type in %appdata%, just like that. And then go into .minecraft and screenshots, and then go to your pictures and drag them to your desktop. Once you're done, you can X out of that and go into Google and type in Pixlr. Alright, so then you go into open image, and let's say I'm gonna do this thumbnail first. So let's say I'm doing this thumbnail for a 100-star montage, right? First thing you want to do is you want to isolate your character to be by itself. So just do magic cut and remove the background as best as you can. This process can take a little bit of time, so I'm gonna speed it up a little bit, but basically you just use magic cut to take off like the major stuff, and then go back with lasso cut and finish off the little things. Alright, so once you've got that and you like the way it looks, it's all clean, come down here to save it as whatever you want, doesn't matter, and click download. Once it's done downloading, go to home and then press open image again and click the same exact picture, open, and click create new and apply. So that pops up right there, and then go into add image, browse, and when you download it, it usually goes to downloads first. So just click the top one and then add current, and then it's there. Now what you gotta do is blur the background, and to be able to do that, click on this and go to filter, and you can bring up the blur a little bit. I'd suggest maybe around 10 most of the time, 9, something like that. Alright, let's say this is my 100-star thumbnail for my 100-star montage, for an example. So you want to come in here to text and add new text, and then I like to use the font Bloomer Demo, and then type what you want. So in this example, I'm going to do 100-star montage, and then I like to match the color, so I might actually keep it white. You can bring up the size however you like. And then I like to add an outline, so that looks kind of cool. and then a shadow. You can bring up the blur, bring up the opacity so it shows up more. And then once you're done with that, drag this down below it. And then you can also lock this if you want. And then you just tilt this to go with the player. You can bring up the size. So you can just play around with the size, bring it up, and also you need to move these sometimes to be able to bring it up so it doesn't go into multiple layers. So I'm gonna say maybe put it at 250. Alright, so once you're done and you like the way it looks, you can add a border by coming over here to this and then border, and scroll down to like rounded corner and click one, whichever one you want. So I usually like to use this. Alright, once you're done with it and you like the way it looks, you just click save and then name it whatever you want. So I'm just gonna put 100 star montage and then download as a JPG, and that's basically it. Alright, so now I'm gonna show you how to edit one, like if you're in a PvP fight. For this specific thumbnail, you don't have to cut the player, because I don't really like putting the words behind the player if he's running like he is right here, so you don't really have to. And for these thumbnails, I like using font from Flaming Text, and I'll leave the link in the description. So let's say I want this to be how to, since it's going to be for the thumbnail. So just go into logo, change the color however you'd like. I think I'm going to keep it red. Add your shadow, anything like that, and make sure this is transparent. So once you've done that, you can also mess around with how you want the outline size, how you want all of that. It's totally up to you. You just click next and then right click on it and save image as. And then just go back into logo if you want another word. Now you can put the words on the same line, but I like to have them on different lines. And click next and same thing. Alright, once you've got that, you just come here to image, browse, downloads, and bring it in and click add current. So then you can change the size however you'd like. You can add a tilt. And so since this is the thumbnail for this, I'm going to add an arrow, which you also can get off of Google. Make sure whatever you're getting is a PNG, and if you want to switch the position, you can just rotate it like this, and then just go into browse for any picture that you want to add. Let's say actually I don't want how to. I'm gonna do make this for free, so just same process. And this is like all completely up to you, however you want it to look. So once you're done, you like how it looks. Now obviously my words are not the same size, so you know, just bring that up, fix it how you'd like. So I like the way that looks. I want to add a border, so you just come down here, add border, and I like to use rounded corner, and there you go. Once you're done with that, you just click save and name it to whatever you want. So I'm gonna do thumbnail tutorial. Let's make sure it's a JPG and download. Alright, one last thing I kind of forgot to mention. If you want to blur the background on a thumbnail like this, which is recommended that sometimes you can, but it's gonna blur the player as well, so that is when you need to cut the player out. And it's the same process as the other one. Alright, thank you for watching, and if this helped, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll be responding to everybody.